Right, hi everyone. This is take two because the others were the sound was fading out and distorted. It wasn't very good. So this is take two, and it's to do with a game that I played for the first time last night, Call of Cthulhu. Something I was actually really wanted to play for a long time. I've got the sixth edition RPG. I do love the system itself. It's just a really nice, beautiful system. People can learn it within next to no time. And it was just a breath of fresh air to actually play this game. We had a choice out of two games. It was that one and my Dungeon Crawl Classics adventure that I actually only just finished a few hours before. So I had to re-go over it again from an old one, make some changes in that, and so I had that ready. But it was just a complete change from what we usually play. We had a group member drop out anyway, got others up having a great honeymoon. So there's only three of us: Chris, Jack, and me, and our Spanish player Nico. And it was just really enjoyable game. It was called The Haunting, which has been with the books since the first edition, and we have to investigate this basically is haunted house. Not quite a stereotypical sort of haunted house because of the but yeah, it was just very interesting. The style is different from what the group is used to. A lot of investigative work, a lot of research work, but that's over and done with very quickly. The way it's dealing with research and that doesn't take long. So you think, oh no, it's going to be a boring game with all that sort of stuff going on. No, because that actually is done quite quickly within the game, and it's nowhere near as combat heavy as I'm used to. You might get a little bit of combat here and there, but uh, still, it was a really enjoyable game. The only time actually I forgot, just remember, the only time I actually ran Call of Cthulhu was the Atomic Horror Call of Cthulhu. So I've only really actually, I can only just remember I have actually played it once. We never finished it, which is such a shame. But I think the group did enjoy that. It just we never quite got to the end of that one. So I may rerun that one at some point in the future. But still, back to that game in hand. Even our whole group actually really did the three that was there really did enjoy the game, enjoy the change of pace, the style of the game. Nico as a GM actually just experienced another fresh new GM, quite a laid back, easygoing chap anyway. So it was just really great GMing on his part. And yeah, it was just a wonderful evening, to be honest. It really was, and we all really enjoyed the game itself. It's really, that's the one thing we just talked about just before we started, is that each and every one of us ended up with one of the G books and an adventure at hand. And at least people have got choices. The main GM drops out and stuff like that. I don't think every one of us would, because not one of us would be up to if someone actually is willing to GM out at some point in the future, which is refreshing and just great. So I'll be running RPG at some point in the future. But at the moment, I am considering obviously Control Classics, then the Laundry RPG as well. is really what I'm gonna GMing for a game on October Halloween. I got the and I could do that. Yeah, just great evening. On another topic as well, I know the Brigade Con, people really geared up for that. Will not be taking part in Brigade Con. I really have just not well enough anyway. You know, I've been really unwell with the depression and everything else. Also, I'm trying to set one up for Bristol, a gaming convention in Bristol. The, with everything else and that, it's just, I don't feel I would be able to put in any other games. Next time round, who knows? It may be feeling better, and maybe would be at a time where I feel that I could take part in this for a good charity anyway, a good cause. But to everyone that is running or being part of Brigade Con, just sorry this year, it's really if I took part in that as well, it'd just be a little bit too much for me at present. But next year I may be feeling much better for in Brigade Con next year, and actually next summer I might be considering putting in a game for the expo. I don't know yet. It really is confidence that is stopping me. And when you're writing as well, I'm just considering, is it going to be good enough until I know what I'm going to put forward to the expo is good enough. I'm a little bit like that. I'll just see how I feel. I got the English course coming up anyway, so by the time that happens, my English course would have finished actually, and I got loads of little projects I'm working on and stuff. So I've got things to look forward to. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here because it's running at the near enough 8 minutes, and I want to take my dog out actually. But anyway, just thanks for watching. Oh yeah, and I've had a few new subscribers. Yes, thanks for subscribing. Please bear with me and my channel. I know that some people decide it's not for them. That's okay, but I got loads of stuff coming up. I'll just repeat quickly. I've got the Wild West Exodus stuff to be shown. The Outlaws. I've got some relic stuff and on the Martian front stuff to show as well. To do with the mine layers, and I got some civilians still to paint. I got a relic bomber, Britannian bomber to paint as well. I just got a lot of stuff to come, including more work on my Feastal, which will be completed hopefully at some point next year. Just see how it goes. If I can find my roof section, I've got a roof section, I've lost it. It's there somewhere, but I will find it at some point. Yeah, so a lot happening on that front. So thanks for watching. Till next time.